That is weird. 7 minutes. It wasn't plugged in or anything. It must just be the heat, or maybe my phone. I don't know. But maybe it's like humans. Once you get a heat stroke, you can get it easier the second time. Anyway, we were talking about sunshine and shade. Ollie, sunshine and shade. Truthfully speaking, the colt will be ready when he's ready, and we're not going to rush him. So theoretically, he would be ready to qualify in 2 weeks. When's he ready to pace 55? That's what I want to know, and only the colt can answer that. When we go in 2 minutes, I can probably tell you when he's ready to go faster. When he goes faster, I can tell you when that's what he can do. But you guys have seen this. This isn't me not being able to do my job. I'm not a fortune teller. And when it comes to Frontier Cruise, the day he qualified in 56, I thought, hey, he's going to pace 53, 54, but he isn't. And it boils down to work ethic and attitude. And truthfully speaking, you'll know as soon as I know. But Frontier Sunshine and Shade will likely be ready to go qualifying speeds, 2 minutes-ish, I would think, in the next 2 weeks. But I will talk to Mario tomorrow about that. Time Dazzle's in tonight at Georgian Downs. Just needs work, this filly. Probably the Gold was a bad spot for her first, right out of the gate. That was my fault, Mario's fault. We'll find some grassroots events for her. She's a big, strong filly, but she doesn't have near as much meat or muscle on her bones as she could or would need to be able to race against those horses. And then there's just a couple of freaks in there. I don't want to catch that Vicky filly in a stake race. Jesus, that thing's a beast. So we're going to hide from her for a little while. She's ready to go right now. We're not ready to tackle her. So let's hide out the grassroots. Anyway, Wiggle Delight raced fantastic last week. Very, very impressed with Wiggle Delight and the way she did her work. I said in the opening, fell asleep a little bit on the front end, but not a big deal. 54 flat. Can't ask for much more than her. She was really, really impressive. Zeb Sunshine, I'm going to qualify Zeb Sunshine Tuesday. I'll go with Zeb Sunshine on Tuesday. I said to Mario, if he's not 100%, let's just castrate him, turn him out. He's built good. He has fantastic breeding. He's built very good. Let's give him a reason to use all those tools rather than asking him to use them when he's not 100%. And if he's not 100% on Tuesday, we're going to castrate him and turn him out for the next 3 months. Probably the smartest thing we can do. This colt, I think, has the potential. Let's give him a way to use all those tools properly. And then last not least, for some reason on this list, is Inland Beach. Did we talk about Time Al Kazam? No, he is not here. Time Al Kazam also, he's in the sale. For the simple reason, I can't formulate a way to stay away from these episodes he's been having, this EPM or whatnot. Nice colt. I like him. I think he could have a bright future, but I'm going to err on the side of caution for ourselves and our clients and pull the plug on this. So, Time Al Kazam will be heading to the sale in Ohio. I suspect he's probably ready to trot 2.6 right now, so he's not far off. But if he has another one of those episodes where he just can't function for a week or two, it's not going to do us any good. And I can't help but think that they're, if another one happened, I don't know if the frequency of those will pick up. They'll never happen again, or it's something just environmental. I don't know, and I can't answer those questions. So I think, as I said, we're just going to err on the side of caution and sell Time Al Kazam. Inland Beach, Mario will be the first to admit it the other night. He said to me right after the race, he said, she's not a first over horse. I should have been first over with him, and he's right. The one thing about being a driver is at some point you got to be able to say, that was my fault. And I've said it plenty in my life, and I was hoping when I picked up the phone Mario wasn't going to try and make an excuse, because he drove her bad. I've driven thousands of horses bad in my life. The one thing about driving a horse bad is to learn from it and not do it again, or at least try not to do it again. And he said to me right after, he goes, a little more class relief and no more first over. He said, she's a trip horse. Couldn't have said it better if you took it from my head. So I think we're going to find a little softer spot for Inland Beach, try and get her some confidence. She can do in the grassroots, but she wants no part of Capistrano and even Miss Brampton Beast and Wiggle Delight. I mean, those are horses that she just can't beat right now. So if we're going to be 4th best in our barn, 15th best in Ontario, why don't we just race her in the overnights and find some spots where you can make some money with her? I think that's what we'll do moving forward. No risk of us rushing to sell her. I think she's a decent filly that'll do us some good in 2019 and 2020, maybe beyond. but just can't drive her like that. So that's Mario's barn. If I missed one, I do apologize. I'm working with a skeleton crew here. I don't know where I put all my notes. No, I gotta enjoy my life. If I did miss one, I apologize. I'm happy to talk to you. I missed one in the top 10 list. Amy just said to me, not a Mario's, but a horse. But anyway, we're doing the best we can. So I'll be back. We'll run through all the other barns and get it all wrapped up.